The sky remembered us. The world had ended quietly. No explosions, no final war. Only silence that grew heavier each year, until it swallowed everything. The oceans had dried into mirrors of white salt. Cities had turned into skeletons of steel, and the sky, once full of life, hung above like a forgotten painting. Alara was born into that silence. She had never seen sunlight, never known warmth. Her people lived beneath the earth, in tunnels carved from the bones of mountains. They said the surface was cursed, poisoned, and dead. They said nothing lived above anymore, not even the wind. But Alara never believed them. Every night, when the elders slept, she would sneak through the tunnels and climb the broken shafts that led upward. At the top, she would press her ear against the metal ceiling and listen. Sometimes she thought she heard something faint, a pulse, like a heart trying to beat beneath the ashes. Her mother used to tell her stories about the sky, that once it had colors, blue, red, gold, that clouds used to drift like ships, and birds would sing between them. But those were only stories, the kind the old ones whispered to comfort themselves. No one had seen the sky for generations. When Alara turned 20, she decided to leave. Not for rebellion, not for pride, only because something inside her would not rest. The world outside might be dead, but her heart was not. She carried nothing with her except a cracked compass, a leather bag, and her mother's pendant shaped like a small sun. When she climbed the last ladder and pushed open the rusted hatch, dust poured down like snow. And then she saw it, the surface. The air burned her lungs, the light blinded her eyes, but she kept walking. Above her stretched a sky of gray and fire, trembling with storms that made no sound. The ground was covered with bones of machines, the ghosts of towers, the shells of a forgotten age. For days she wandered through the ruins. She slept beneath shattered bridges, drank from frozen puddles, and spoke to no one. Each step echoed, lonely and small, but she never turned back. There was something ahead, something she could feel more than see. A pull, like a voice calling from far away. Weeks passed. Her hair turned pale from dust, her skin rough from the wind. Still she walked. And one evening, when her strength was nearly gone, she saw it. A single, leafless tree standing alone in a wide plain. Its branches stretched toward the heavens as though praying. Alara touched its trunk. It was warm. For the first time, she felt something alive. Above her, the sky cracked. A faint light bled through the clouds, soft, trembling, almost shy. Alara's heart stopped. She had never seen color before, not truly. The faintest shade of blue spilled across the sky like a secret being revealed. She whispered, "You remembered." And then the wind began to move. Slow at first, like an old creature waking from sleep. It touched her hair, brushed her face, and carried the scent of rain, real rain. She laughed through tears she didn't know she still had. The light grew brighter, and she felt warmth for the first time in her life. It didn't burn, it healed. It ran through her veins, into her bones, filling her with something she had never known. Hope. She looked at her hands. The dust that had clung to her skin began to fall away. Beneath it, color returned, soft, human, alive. The ground around her trembled. Small cracks opened, and from them, tiny green shoots began to rise. Alara fell to her knees and wept. Not from pain, but from wonder. The earth was breathing again. She stayed by the tree for days. The sky shifted above her, from gray to pale gold, from gold to the softest blue. The nights grew less cold. She could hear the wind singing through the branches. And then one morning, something changed. The light from the sky gathered around her, swirling like mist. It wrapped her in warmth so deep that she forgot to be afraid. She felt weightless, as though the earth itself was lifting her. She closed her eyes. When the storm passed, the plain was silent again. But the tree now had leaves, green, trembling, full of life. And beneath it lay Alara's pendant, glimmering faintly in the sunlight. People from the tunnels came to the surface months later. They followed the rumors of light that had spread through the darkness. When they saw the open sky, they fell to their knees and cried. The air smelled of rain. The wind whispered again. The world was waking. No one ever found Alara. Some say the light took her. Some say she became part of the sky itself. But when the dawn comes each morning, and the first rays of blue appear, it feels as if she is there, watching, remembering, guarding the promise she made, because sometimes it only takes one heart to remind the world that it can be born again. And the sky, it never forgot her name.